What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Talladega. It is Monday night, which means it's Affinity Cup. About to have some fun out here in the broadcast booth. I'm Mike McElroy. That's Brandon Richard. Hey, buddy.
Hey, we get weird. No, dude, Dega. We saw what happened on Wednesday. Nonsense.
It was, man. It's always good times. I love super speedway racing. We got some regulars out here we got some good teams out here that might be able to make something happen. It's all about teamwork. It's all about drafting. It's all about getting up to the front. Not in the first half, not in the second thirds, but it's about being in the front of those last 10 laps.
It's also about who's not here tonight. We're getting word, I believe Bob Bacchus is reporting that Brandon Bowers unfortunately will not be joining us this evening. Something to do with internet. Color me shocked.
That's going to be James Jimmy Side Draft Filler's teammate, and they are only a two-man team. So Filler's going to be out here on his own tonight. Going to be trying to get up to the front, doing it all on his lonesome. Shout out to everybody, man. I hope you're all doing well. Everybody Absolutely. Affected by the hurricane that came through, Hurricane Helene, as the locals call it. It's just been catastrophic, and everybody who could make it tonight, appreciate you all for coming out. Ozman cometh with the single file restart. Absolutely not.
Jesus Christ.
Take that back.
Let's do it.
To Super Saturdays.
Nope. We're doing it. You know what? It's about entertainment, and I will be thoroughly entertained to watch that tonight. We got 75 laps around this big bastard. Man, I don't know what to think with the strategies. Is it gonna be one of those fight for the front early, or we're gonna lay back? We will see. Tonight is also brought to you by backmarker.shop. Use that promo code Affinity10 right now. Save on items already on sale right now over at backmarker.shop. Mikey, can you give us the info for the race, please?
This is the Cascadia 200, sponsored by the Cascadia Regional Motorsport Team. We are going around Talladega for 75 laps. They've got 4 sets of tires, 1 on the car, 3 in the pits. And then I'm getting word that we have to refresh trading paints. I'll do that here. I'll do that while the info's on the screen so you can't see what's happening in the background.
There you go.
There you go. Control R, Control R, Control R. All right, just did it 7 times. All right, time of day is going to be the afternoon. We got a fuel cell, as always, of 55%. 20 laps is about to be the fuel run. So we shall see a bunch of green flag pit stops, hopefully. Nice. If not, we'll see it under caution. But good luck to all the drivers out there. As we get ready to take this grid, we're going to go over the lineup with you guys tonight. Let's see who's going to be starting up here on the pole position. It's going to be none other than Nathan Barrows, a regular on our other streams. And in next up, out here putting down that one solid lap time, Nathan Barrows on the pole. Jonathan Evans, Zach Zaldivar, Perrin Huggins, Dylan Dreiling, and Nick Miller. Over to the next page, Cade McClenny, Randy Arms, Sean Anderson. Rounding out the top 10 is going to be William Bowman, Andrew Tennell, Jake Niparis, Sam Hines, James Fillers, Jonathan Swartz, Tony Skirbo, Devin Galvin, Casey Brown, Dylan Valovich, Ryan Tiller, Kevin Boley, Landon Quisenberry, Sam Demian, Drew Jawa, Joshua McQuiggan, Kyle A. Ritchie, Casey Herring, Christopher Pinder, Matt Frady, Travis DeLeon, Matthew Heel, Alex Cheer, Wyatt Garrett, Brandon French, Spencer Leaf, and Daniel Pendergrass rounding out the final row over here at Talladega. Almost 40 next-gen cars out here on track, and they are all starting to line up. But you know who I need. I need Nathan Barrows. Nathan Barrows, I need you in the broadcast waiting room. If somebody can tell that dude to get in the right Discord. He is all the way down, and I believe the next up voice channels.
Oh, sweet Lord.
He's all the way in the road.
Hold on.
It's Cup Night, Barrows.
It's the whole team. OCM just absolutely making mistakes right now. I can't drag him up here.
Nathan Barrows, join the broadcast waiting room, buddy. We've got the offer of a lifetime. Life-changing.
Or you can go down. Oh, yeah, you can't really go down there.
Life-changing. You can't go down there either.
I can't.
Yeah. So Nathan Barrows has to get... If you could broadcast over team chat. I need Nathan Barrows to the broadcast waiting room.
You can get in the race chat.
I hate that.
There he is.
There he is. All right. Nathan Barrows up in the broadcast booth, buddy. I've got one offer for you, and it's the one that we've offered so many drivers so far. I already see you pulling off to the left side of the track. So.
Yes, sir. I like it. I like it.
All right, Barrows. So I don't even know if I have to ask the question, man. But here it is. We're offering you the from the front to the back, back to the front. $50 challenge is what the prize pool is currently up to. Do you want to accept the challenge?
Yeah, I'll accept that.
All right, Nathan Barrows, man.
But
currently,
I'm pretty sure. Sorry, I'm a next up driver, so I don't think I'm supposed to qualify. So you can.
Oh my gosh! You were not supposed to qualify, Jonathan Evans. Get out of here, Barrows. Go get. You gotta stay in the back.
Saturday. Come back to Saturdays, Barrows.
Not bad. I forgot.
No. Get out. Get out of here.
All right, love you, Barrows. We'll see you, bud.
Love you. I mean it. All right, get the hell out of here.
Jonathan Evans instead.
Yay!
Hello, guys.
Hey, so we found out the next up driver was not supposed to qualify, so now it goes to you.
Yes, sir. Wait, back to Saturdays.
So do I get bonus points? That's what I'm. Like...
No, you get money.
It's $50 if you go to the back and then you come back and win this thing.
Oh, yeah. Please.
You want to do it?
Get me back there, yep. 100%.
All right, pull up front, go down to the apron, and slide all the way to the back, buddy.
Hell yeah.
There we go. You're going to take that Wonder Bread machine all the way back up to the front?
Oh, 100%. I'm doing it. I'm winning.
All right. You've been impressive so far, man. Currently sitting pretty well in the standings. Playoff cutoff race. How you feeling?
I feel pretty good. I think I've put myself in a good position, points position wise. I don't think I have much to worry about, and just gonna try to go out there and win the race.
Sounds good, buddy. All right, man. Well, you have accepted the challenge. You're only the second person this season to accept the challenge, which means the prize pool is going up to $50. All you got to do is make it back to the front and win the thing. I mean, it's that easy.
It's that easy, dude. Speedway racing. Come on.
You can do it, right?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
All right, buddy.
There you go.
All right, good luck, Evans, and we will see you at the checkered.
Yep, thank you, guys.
Later, bud.
Have a good broadcast.
All right, there it is. Jonathan Evans, challenge accepted. He's heading to the back. All right. I already refreshed the paints.
I'm in chat. I'm already scolding him. We love you back. We mean it too.
All right, you
guys can tighten up this damn field, by the way. Unbelievable. We had to add a lap.
Richard, give me Jimmy Fillers in the booth since we have time since we added a lap.
All right, let me find the loneliest corner here. There it is, Jughead. Boom, found him.
All right, James, Jimmy, the side draft Fillers. Welcome to the booth, bud.
What's up, guys?
Not much, man. All by your lonesome tonight. How are you gonna get this thing up front, stay up there, and hopefully collect the checkered?
Well, the key is for me to push somebody. So hopefully in this little opening portion here, I know there's going to be a lot of fuel saving going on, which I'll probably try to save fuel too. But hopefully I can find somebody. Yeah, that's what you should do.
Are we gonna?
Hopefully I can. Oh,
sorry. Are we gonna see the side draft come out tonight?
Oh yeah, of course.
All right. All right.
The
sometimes
signature side draft too. It's
the signature side draft kills people.
I know. It's fun, isn't it?
Just do the regular side draft.
Okay, regular side draft. Okay, I'll dial it back.
All right, buddy.
So hopefully I can find somebody to push, and then just if you're pushing somebody on the last lap in the lead, then that's all you can ask for. You can side draft and come to the line, but we'll see how it goes. All
right, buddy. Good luck, man. We're gonna get up front here with these drivers, man, and you have a good race.
Hey, wait, you're not racing. Never mind.
No,
we're gonna have a good race. We are gonna have one. You too, buddy.
Yeah, I see you.
Later, man.
All right, here we go.
His lonely corner.
We're getting ready to go green here. Pace car is officially making the hard left-hand turn. I'm going to get this intro music that's all up in your ears right now turned down.
It's Saturday, bro. Come on.
And we are getting ready to go green. Zach Zaldifar, Perrin Huggins, the new front row. Dylan Dreiling, Nick Miller, your pushers. We enter the back marker restart zone. We're officially green for lap 1 of 75 around Talladega. I will tell you, Richard put in some hefty last-minute work here to bring you guys back the side-by-side action, which we will get to once this field starts to spread out, especially if we start getting to green flag laps here.
If they spread out, something happened bad, and caution needs to be out, obviously.
We've already got the number 12 of Dylan Falovich dropping out down to the apron. That's going to be a signature move you see here because the TTSL guys are all going to try to link up and get back up with each other. Perrin Huggins, though, still in the lead, chooses the bottom row now as Nick Miller's starting to make some momentum on the outside.
All right. On bearings here, you see Arms just behind Huggins, Miller on the top side. Huggins went for, I guess, a block. Now stuck 3 wide in the middle, and now Miller spread out about 5 wide mid-pack because why the hell not? Lap 2. Here we go. You see the strategy of fuel saving is damn near out the window, and Jimmy Fillers finds himself second row, Hassad, right behind Nick Miller with Randy Arms and Tony Skirbo. William Bowman turned him. Skirbo, oh boy, who is that?
I think it's only one right now. McQuiggan collects it, though.
What was the thing I just said about spread out?
I believe that was Zach Zaldivar. Quick spin out. Of course, it goes straight to the hood cam right as I'm trying to catch that.
I got it.
Back up front.
Do the thing.
Do the thing. Here we go. Let's go check out what just happened there. All right. Richard, you are officially live, buddy. Show me what happened there on the backstretch.
We got Zach Zaldivar here in the, I believe, the 59 car. The 55 just gets hooked by Dylan Dreiling and a ton of cars. We'll back it up here and find another view here. We'll stop it right about there. Do the famous, the world famous, innovative
drone cam.
Car chase cam. Dylan Dreiling just thinking it's Saturday, bro. Come on. Come on.
Come on. Come on.
Come on. You get it. All right, let's go back live to the action here.
And since then, Dylan Dreiling has now gone back to P14. Let's get back to this single view here. Don't need to see our names again.
Nah, but it's good to see us. Brandon, that's Mike. We are Affinity Racing. This is the Affinity Cup Series at Talladega. Early incident there.
Which is
between Zaldivar and Dreiling. Dreiling, who hasn't really competed, but does enjoy the super speedways. 2x2 here.
Casey now dropping to the back just a little bit. We've split into some distinctive packs here. Sean Anderson leading a pack of 3 cars. Him, Swartz, and Bowman starting to team up.
Miller.
And then back a little bit further, Kevin Boley. Kevin Boley's leading an absolute line of cars right now. Pretty distinguished second pack there. Still green, though. We do have a rule. It's got to be 2 cars or more in order to get the flag waved. And that was a single car wreck. The checkups, though, are what is causing this significant break in the packs. Casey Brown is now your new leader, getting pushed by Ryan Tiller on the bottom row.
Far too early. Whoa, as you see, Nipperus now jolting to the inside lane, or to the infield. Miller trying to get back in line. Herring lets him back in. Obviously, maybe a strategic move.
Dylan Dreiling now in the middle of the 80 of Randy Arms up on the high side. I don't know.
Dreiling 3 wide. What in the...
Dreiling! Oh my gosh. That was close on the bumper of the number 95 of Devin Galvin. Galvin going to connect up with Perrin Huggins there. I like the strategy. Wow, that was a word. That was definitely a word.
Mike, we're going to try it again. We're not live. This is all pre-taped anyway, so just go ahead and just do it all over.
That was an attempt at a word.
Yeah.
I like the Jimmy Filler strategy of working with Nick Miller there for a second because Nick is also a free agent in that number 20 car. So even though Fillers is not a free agent, he's by himself.
I knew it. Big contact between Ryan Tiller. I believe that was Dreiling. I just watched it happen. Big mess there. And biggest loser out of that pack right there would be, I believe, the 39 or the 38 of Drew Joie.
There we go. Dreiling pushing Ryan Tiller all the way up to the front. Just connected that bumper. They're actually gapping the field right now.
Yeah, this is big, heavy contact on the outside portion of Tiller's car.
And now we've got a run on the outside of Randy Arms.
Yeah, Randy Arms. Casey Brown there, kind of all alone there, needing the 21 of Demian to catch up. Now a big run coming to the 83. What do they do here? Do they stay put? They do. Big push by the 83. Gets the 23 a little wiggle. High side still not really coordinated. There's a middle lane for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Back to you, Mike.
It's a terrible, terrible front pack. Let's get organized here, guys. Let's get organized here.
Damn field up. What the hell's going on here?
Let's look like we're racers.
Yeah, lap 8. You guys tighten it.
All right, Nick Miller now connected with the 71 of Sam Hines. They're starting that outside lane. Sam Hines getting a little wobbly. I don't know if it's the pushes or if the back end of that car is just losing air, lifting it up.
Miller says, "To hell with that, Hines." And then here comes a giant thud from Huggins. And the 45 of Tennell right behind him.
We go back to 3 wide. That's going to be Hines, Perrin Huggins, and Andrew Tennell now leading this line. That is a team of TPR guys now trying to make their way up to the front here. Every single one of them. And they are flying right now.
Dryling's on the high side.
Dryling looks like he has opted to back out, or maybe he got pushed out. Yeah, he's reconnecting with Drew Joie now. Teammates from other series and other leagues, Drew Joie and Dylan Dryling, now going to connect on the outside and try to make this lane work. It's still early.
Lap 9. It's lap 9. Thank you, Mike. I feel like we're going to be finishing each other's sandwiches. Nick Miller, by his damn self, doesn't care. Just like the Honey Badger.
Perrin Huggins.
Big shove.
He
bailed on his teammate to try and stop the run, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a bail or if that was just, like you said, like a stop the run, like maybe try to control both lanes. But whatever it was, it definitely slowed down that middle lane enough to where Tennell and Hines are dropping back significantly.
Not even in the top 10 anymore. Boom. Galvin back there. Arms. That's unbelievable there. You still, Joie and Dryling still trying to get that middle lane going. But Huggins and Miller, Heel, Tiller, and Brown, your top 5. Lap 10 and a half about here at Talladega. The Cascadia 200, powered by backmarker.shop. Use that darn promo code. Starbucks 38. I actually like that car. Shout out.
There we go. Oh, Drew helps Dryling get all the way up to the front, and Dryling leaves Drew back there as he now blocks that bottom lane. Drew's going to start to fall back. He's going to have to try to find his spot back in line here.
And, I mean, where is he going to go? As you saw the 45, but he jumps in front of Fillers, able to gather him up. Now oh boy, there's the 55 of Zaldivar on the outside, lap traffic. 71, the 45, still hooked up on that middle lane. Maybe some side draft coming. Big shove by the 25, goes to the outside of the 83. 20 follows. Sam Hines with him. Big shove going into turn numero tres, and Nick Miller moves to the front. No help at all as you see this train of TPR cars go, hey, we've been there before. Dryling almost a big shot to the ass end of Nick Miller. Now it's a bigger line of traffic on the middle lane. Joie by himself trying to find a spot. Huggins P1 coming to the stripe, lap 12.
What's really catching me off guard here, man, is this is super aggressive for lap 12.
I'm not surprised.
Everybody changing lanes. I think the real winner in this situation right now, even though he had an unfortunate situation, is going to be Zach Zaldivar, man. So Zaldivar, even though he had the incident earlier, he is now caught on to the tail end of the lead pack here, and I believe he is in this draft if he can just hold on to it. As close, he might be losing it. I'm not sure if he's still in it. But yeah, if Zaldivar can just hold on to this lead back, he's pretty much a shoo-in for the lucky dog, as the next one is going to be Jonathan Evans, the next one all by himself.
Demian making a move to the outside of Miller. Huggins with him. 71 of Hines to the back end of Nick Miller. Tennell with the run. Joie, Fillers on the high side, baby.
Fillers connected with Drew. Drew definitely...
Dryling.
Here we go. We're right in front of the field.
Gosh.
Caution.
That could have been so bad.
That's why the caution came out so quick, because that was so close to just being devastating.
This, Mike. I heard this.
All right, first caution of the night. First caution of the night is in the books. Drew Joie, I think, is currently going to be registered the leader. James, Jimmy, side draft fillers is going to be registered P2. Devin Galvin, right at about the time of the fuel run, too. We were 13 laps coming to 14 into this run. And we can only go 20.
Jeez, what a wreck. There's so much to unpack there.
Good Lord. Well, let's go and unpack it. It was going to be, I don't even know if I'm going to have an event log for this. I think I do.
Just find yellow flag and then click on Joie or
Two different programs. I don't have that button.
All right. Well, then just go to me then.
Here we go. We got Sam Deming entering turn 1 here with Perrin Huggins, pushing him on the bottom side. Not really connected yet.
You want to keep an eye on Perrin Huggins and Tenold. They'll leave Dreiling, dump down to the inside, and just, I think it's arrow, or just a really weird push in a weird spot coming off the corner, and yeehaw!
Yeah, let's go back at that one more time. Because the,
like I said, a lot to look at, really, from that angle is really weird.
Yeah, let's see if we can zoom in on this. All right, yeah, so just a little bit of pushing that kind of unsettled the car. Really no fault of Perrin here. It just unsettles it. I know Sam's also on the apron. And then right about here, before the car straightens out, the caution comes out. So, I mean, it looks like it's about to be devastating for the lead pack. I mean, you can see Perrin Huggins is hitting the left front bumper. And then you got Dylan Dreiling right behind him, who looks like he's about to just get wrapped up in this thing. Everybody does an amazing wreck avoidance.
It really couldn't have happened in a better spot on the track with all that concrete that's out there. And a great job to the track and the officials here to put that concrete there. Well, way less dangerous than the grass, Mike.
Yeah, Sam Demian now in the pits, just sitting there. I wonder if he's is Sam around?
He's probably pissed.
He's muted. Let's see if we can unmute him. Just drag him on up here. He's down there in speed zone.
There he is.
Sam, you got your mic on? We're trying to get you to unmute. I see you sitting there on pit road. Did you just rev your engine at me? All right. We'll talk to you later, Sam.
Oh, we love you though.
See you, buddy. All right, let's talk to.
I'm gonna stare at his microphone. If he unmutes, I'm dragging him back up here.
He's probably taking a pee break.
I know. He's probably just getting some burritos.
Let's see. Let's get a few words from Perrin Huggins. Where's he at right now?
He's right here.
All right, Perrin Huggins, you there, buddy?
Yep, I'm here.
All right, man. Where are you currently at right now? Perrin Huggins back in P33.
In the
I
pits.
found you. All right, talk to us, man. What was happening out there on the track?
Well, I was trying to help Sam there and give him a small bump draft, and I've no idea how that wrecked us both. I'm killed, man, and so is he. So I feel bad for that.
Oh, it actually killed the car?
Oh,
I'm killed big time.
Jeez, it didn't look that bad on screen, man. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, man. I think it was some netcode damage after the first contact. It sucks, man, for sure.
Jeez. All right, man. What's the time limit on repairs right now?
6 minutes and counting. It was 8 minutes.
All right, 8 minutes of required.
Yeah.
All right. Well, never say never, man. There's always a shot. You could probably get back out there and get this done.
Oh, always hope, man. Let's see.
All right, Perrin Huggins, man. Great talking to you as always, and we'll look forward to seeing you get back out there.
Yep. Thanks, y'all.
All right, Perrin Huggins, you guys heard it, man. He's hurting. He is hurting in the pits right now. That is a toe link. 8 minutes is usually a toe link, and he is stuck. trying to get that thing repaired right now. Drew Jawal lights out on the pace car up front row. Outside, 45. Andrew Tenold, teammate of Baron Huggins. Is everybody else... looks like they double pitted.
I'm really surprised that Tenold didn't get any more damage than he did. Or checking the nose of the 20 didn't really either.
Yeah, man. Oh, dude. It had to be Netco because you and I reviewed it, and it did not look like race enders.
It's just the way Demian spun back into him, and it probably caught him in the nose. Just could be just a little bit of that, or in that right front. But obviously, in race review, we're going to see much more of that. We'll see much more of it in a more precise manner to see what caused the damage.
As we enter into
ultimately, just to blame Tenold.
Yeah, as we enter into turn 3 and 4, man, we're getting ready for another backmarker restart. Can't stop the coughing.
Transitions abound.
There we go. Lights out on the pace car. New lineup. Duas and Tenold. Your pushers, Jimmy Fillers. And on the outside there is going to be Devin Galvin.
Held the top line kind of backed up by a car length as that pumpkin spice latte 38 brings the field to the backmarker.shop restart zone here at Talladega. Lap 16 of 75.
Big check up in the back. Holy smokes.
Oh, big bump. Yeah, it was all bad. Not all terrible. Hines, a little bit of a drag there. Galvin behind Tenold. Fillers and Jawal still hooked up. Dryling it is in behind them. Hines, heel, Brown, arm, Skirbo, your top 10. Keeping an eye out back here. Jonathan Evans, big wiggle. Oh, Jesus. Who was that? Burrows? Yep. On the high side, looking
keep in
good
mind,
there.
Jonathan Evans, who has now moved his way up the field, held on to the lead lap as much as possible in that number 26 car. He's got the back-to-front challenge, man. He started all the way in the back. Jonathan Evans now up to P15. It's still early in the race, though. Doesn't want to get wrapped up in too much being all the way up here. Drew Jawal still leading.
Jeez.
The story of the night, though. Caught up in hurricane damage, man. Brandon Bowers out of the race. That's going to leave that number 10 just looking for teammates. He may have found two right now, as he's surrounded by Drew Jawal and Dylan Dryling on both bumpers. And then you got Matthew Hill, who I believe is also a free agent, sitting here in P4 in that number 89. And they are currently still gapping the field. They are running away with this race right now.
We've seen something similar to this happen before at a super speedway as well, where you just get a 4 to 6 car tandem, and the field just kind of is just shuffling around behind them. There's no real organization.
Yep.
They're able to pull away just like this, and they have about a half a second lead. But here comes a hard charging Nick Miller and Casey Brown.
Casey decides, hey, man, it's still early in the race. We're just going to stick in this bottom lane. Checks up, gets back in line with them. A little bit further back, though, William Bowman now just looking for help. He's got a teammate behind him with Travis DeLeon.
Dude, I'm going to take a line from Michael McElroy here and say Dylan Dryling is beating the dog food out of James Jimmy Side Draft Fillers right now, his back bumper. Through the corner, no less.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
If there's somebody who could take it, it's Jimmy Fillers with the experience that he's had with Brandon Bowers.
Yeah.
I've watched those two absolutely tear each other up around super speedways.
Man, we need to move on. So you got Fillers here still pushing the 38, Dryling heel. Brown and Miller broke away here. 2 seconds behind them is the rest of everybody.
Yeah, they were just battling 2 by 2, man, which was just slowing them down. They've now gotten a little bit more organized, which is helping them. I think it might be too late to close this gap here.
Let's take a look into chat real quick. Cody Johnson, 08, with the 100 bits. Shirt came in. I appreciate that, y'all. We appreciate you, sir. Take a picture of that shirt and post it in the Discord, if you will, please. We'll feature it on the social medias.
He picked out He picked out my favorite shirt on the site on backmarker.shop.
That battleground shirt is super rad.
Army color battleground shirt, man.
Yeah, I love it. It's like color Army. It's fantastic.
Papa Fortune, welcome. Great to hear you always have a blast. Hey, listen, there's going to be a little bit of a hiatus here. Richard's going to probably put up some lobbies for you guys. I will be gone for the next 2 weeks. But hear me out. When we come back, we are going to be full throttle into the $1,000 for 1,000 followers race. So you guys keep an eye out on that. The only way to get into that race, into that lobby, is going to be through qualifying. It's going to be October 12th. You guys check it out. Come check it out. You'll see it on the lower thirds here, spinning around every now and then. There we go. Jonathan Evans now leading this, or not leading. William Bowman's leading it, but he is connected with Bowman and DeLeon. They are still getting gapped, though, as they are now 2.8 seconds behind, as they were 2.6 not too long ago. Drew Jawad, Jimmy Fillers, Dylan Dreiling, Matthew Hill, Casey Brown, and Nick Miller are just doing what you're supposed to do. Single file line, organized, bumper to bumper, flying around this track. If we can pull it up real quick, we'll show you. On board with some of these drivers, Casey Brown, 200 miles an hour. We're getting into the turn now, so we're going to slow down a little bit. Drew Joie up in the lead, 194, 195. It glitched up to 270 there for a minute, but don't trust it. There we go. Heel looking like he's catching some air under that splitter right there. Getting cooled down just a little bit. 193 on the front stretch. Let's go check out what William Bowman and Travis DeLeon are doing right now on the front stretch. 191, 192. 3 miles an hour off. Not gonna get there. As you can see, they are now over 3 seconds behind the lead pack. So, 20 laps. 20 laps of the fuel run. The current stint we are on right now after pit road, or after getting some gas on pit road, is 9 laps. So we are about halfway through this fuel run. Let's go check out Perrin Huggins real quick as he is back out on track. Car repaired. Don't know if it's fully repaired. 7 laps down for Perrin Huggins, but the good news is, right now, he is in the lucky dog position. Jake Niparis right behind him. Niparis flying by him, which tells me that damage might be more than Perrin Huggins wants. Not going to be able to keep up the speed here, as the leaders are currently coming out of turn 2.
3 seconds ahead of that 2x2 pack there.
And the 2x2 is going to slow him down again. The side drafting and everything, it's going to slow down this pack again. So even though these drivers are getting up to the front here, like Sam Hines, Andrew Tenold, getting back up to the front here, Jonathan Swartz, Randy Arms on the outside, it's still going to slow down this pack just a little bit more. The only thing they have going for them right now is maybe a good green flag pit stop coming up here in a little under 10 laps.
If they could just settle in, like we said earlier, it was early. Now here we are, 25 laps, ticked away of 75. Cascadia 200, brought to you by backmarker.shop. Juwan Filler's still hooked up. Dreiling, Heel, Brown, and Miller. Then way back yonder, Tenold, Hines, and Co. Take a look at, where's, whoa. Who was that? Someone just shot out a line like crazy. I'm not sure who that was.
Yeah, a little bit further up here, Spencer Leaf dropping right now. I don't know what happened there. He's dropping to the back just a little bit. Josh McQuiggan now making some moves. They are in a pretty solid third pack, I would say. But look at the organization here. AKA, there is none.
Yeah,
and that is going to slow them down.
Crossing over each other's noses. Holy cow. I don't know what's happening back here. This line with Chira, Pendergrass, Wyatt, Garrett is terrifying. 'Tis the season. Almost Halloween. Fall is here. Gear up for fall right now. Backmarker.shop. Use the promo code Affinity10. Save on Affinity Cup merch. Hoodies, backmarker, shirts, hats. Car spinning in the infield there. Single car. Not sure who that is just yet. Galvin, I believe that is.
Yeah, I believe it was Galvin. I'm gonna shoot it over to your screen real quick, man. See if you can show me what happened here.
I am looking for it. We are reversing here, and just like I had thought, this 2x2 pack here. Go to spotter view. The 59 here right behind him. And just got loose, came across the nose of Barrows inside to some contact to the inside wall. Let's take a look and see if I can get a better view here. Just comes down, car low. Nothing you can really do there.
Keeps it off the wall, though, which is really, really crucial. He's especially where you need all your aero for the track.
Absolutely. Needs to definitely not jump back on the track, though. Jawad. Definitely don't do that. Oh, Filler's out of line here. Not sure why.
Yeah, not really
Dropping
sure what
to the
happened.
back here.
He's wobbling like there is something crawling across his steering wheel right now.
Man's just trying to answer a phone call from Bowers going, "You're embarrassing me."
I told you who you can work with. This isn't anybody on that list.
I said you couldn't work with anybody. What's this? 6 other cars.
I'm gonna
pushing the 38.
I'm gonna leave you up, Richard. You can keep calling your shots on the right side. I'll keep calling them on the left side. I'm gonna go back here through the field a little bit.
Absolutely.
Cade McClenny, who took a much needed little nappy before the race, posted in Discord.
A little nappy.
Take a little nappy poo right before the race.
Terms on the stream now. Nappy, one of them.
Don't
ever. How dare you?
If we can get some insider information from some of these drivers, I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys Cade McClenny prior to race start. But he is currently leading this this pack, and they are as organized as the leaders were not too long ago. So they are doing well. They should be able to close some gaps here. They are a significant pack 3 with about 10 cars in line here. Pack 2 though is still falling behind, led by Andrew Tendall right now, as they are now almost a full 6 seconds behind the leader, and we are 5 laps away from green flag pit stops.
You'll see the banking here on that right side of your screen. The banking here, the high corners of Talladega. From the inside of the 83 machine, driven by Dylan Dreiling. Unbelievable shots by this crew. I feel like I'm doing all the cliche things tonight. Unbelievable shots. This whole crew doing a fantastic job in the weather, in the elements.
I found it, Richard. This is going to be a little bit chaotic, but because I'm adding it as a source right now.
Oh God!
But here's Cade McClenny pre-race. That's nothing safe in our Discord. There you go. There you go. We'll put it right over top of the screen right here. Cade McClenny pre-race got his little nap in, and now he's
boy. Look at him.
There you go. Live driver cam of Cade McClenny.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep that up. We're going side by side here.
Cade's gonna absolutely murder me for putting this up here on the screen.
Yep.
There it is.
Shout out to his YouTube. Shout out to his YouTube channel. If he can clip this in, what's up?
KO5 Racer on YouTube, man. Go search him up. There you go. He forgives me now.
Yeah.
What?
Wait, I actually have it. If you look at my screen, I don't know. No, it won't show it. Darn it! It's in his racer info on mine on my SDK. Ad starts in 14 seconds, by the way. So if you haven't subscribed, now's the time. It's September. Only 48 hours left. Bonus gifted subs left. Now until 10/1 at 12 a.m. Pacific. We'll add 1 free gifted sub for every 5 gifted subs.
Here we go.
September right now.
Cade McClenny has now caught Pack 2 and is going around them on the outside, connected with a bunch of TTSL drivers. They're going to make their way up to the top. That TTSL train right now consists of Cade McClenny, Kyle Ritchie, Dylan Falovich, I believe, is right behind them, and then Joshua McQuiggan just tagging along for the ride. He knows who to follow. Pack 2 has now merged with Pack 3.
Thank you, Zach. I was just reading the ad. I don't know. I'm just reading the ad, bro. I'm just here so I don't get fined. Lead pack still 7 seconds ahead.
But if anybody's got the speed to do it, it's this outside line with Cade. They have flown around that bottom line, and they are still absolutely trucking. Let's see if we can get some. Let's see if we can get some on board with him real quick. Let's go up to. Here we go. Dylan Falovich, currently 190 in the turns. Really on the straightaways is where we're going to see it. On board with Cade McClenny. Christopher Pinder, you saw it on the left side of your screen there for just a split second. Start. There he is. Starting a new outside line. 197, 98. We go. Almost hit 200. Let's go back up to the front with Drew Joie and see what's going on up there. 194 on the front pack.
Where'd my screen go?
I think it's anytime I minimize you to click on buttons.
Unbelievable. Our community's back.
Yeah, anytime like I try to go over to ATVO and click on buttons and stuff like that, it just says nah.
There you go. There's your on board with Cade McClenny. Wide awake right now. Look at him.
Wide awake. That is a well-rested dude right there.
Yeah, he got his PB&J. Elbows up. Let's get it.
All right, 19, 20 laps on these tires right now on this fuel cell. We should start seeing green flag pit stops starting here any moment. Drew Joie has led every lap, I think, since the caution, which is going to make his fuel run a little less significant than everybody else. But obviously, he's going to pull his entire pack down with him. Jimmy Fillers, after that slight debacle of him getting a little wobbly going into one, he has stayed onto the back end of this pack.
I feel like it was strategery. He might have been, I believe he was behind Joie, so he might have had an overheating issue, maybe, or I do not know.
Maybe, and maybe he didn't like the way they were all connected. Like maybe he couldn't back off enough to get the air under there. Christopher Pinder, though, now leading this top lane. They're trying to get some momentum to get up to the front here, but green flag pit stop should be starting here any minute. They're going to have to figure out where they want to place. Are they going to pit from the high lane? Pretty dangerous move. We shall find out here momentarily. Drew Joie now on lap 21 of this current fuel run.
Getting word now that there were several drivers, 95, 1256, and 05. Big shot in the 83, Dreiling. Frady pitting as well.
This should drag everybody in.
As well. I think everyone's coming.
Here's the thing, though. Pinder and his line, they only recently jumped out. So they're going to be the guys to keep an eye on right now. Because if they stayed in the pack long enough, they might have an extra lap or two of fuel. So they have the opportunity here to stay out, and that's what they're going to do. That entire pack starts to come down, starts to get into the rhythm of green flag pit stops. Oh my gosh. Pit road is busy.
I did not mean to yell. Falovich literally almost started playing Lawnmower Sim.
Christopher Pinder to the lead. Jonathan Evans right behind him, our back-to-front challenger, now sitting in P2.
Nipris out, Joie out, Dreiling, Miller, Brown, Herring's out.
A lot of gaps in that field on the right-hand side of your screen right there. What Richard's watching right now.
And now that lead pack, it was 17 announcing that he's pitting over race chat. There's Randy Arms now leaving. Skirbo, Frady, McQuiggan, Richie. Everyone back on pack. You see this new pack, Evans. Everyone damn near wrecking. I saw some smoke, or they're vaping. I don't know, either one.
Nathan Barrow's bringing it down by himself. I don't know if that was from the contact earlier.
I love it. I'm not sure who announced that they had to go back in, but I believe something has happened.
Dylan Dreiling now leading this thing. Drew Joie, the pusher. Filler's still up here. Miller's still up here. And Matthew Hill still connected. They have now passed those late pitters, as you saw Christopher Pinder down there on the apron. They have absolutely flown by them. And granted, they pitted with a 7-second lead. So it's about to be expected. Pinder's still not up to speed yet. You can see him starting to tick down. Casey Brown as well. Evans, Hines, McClenny. Don't know if we're going to get another caution, but there's a bunch of cars who could use it right now.
That I do not doubt.
Travis DeLeon back out. Kyle Ritchie. Everybody's still kind of connected. Nathan Barrows has got to find somebody to work here. And I think he's got it with Alex Chira.
Lead pack. Dryling, Juwan, Miller, Fillers, Heel. 7 seconds. Now 8 seconds ahead of 6th place. So any sort of advantage that the second pack thought they would have gotten, nah. And now you see them passing Nippers and Galvin here in the 95.
On the left-hand side of your screen, the number 23, Ryan Tiller, sitting on pit road. Not really sure what's happened there. It looked like a penalty, though. He was sitting there for a significant amount of time. Might have been speeding.
That's who that was. I'm sorry. I could not figure out who said that over race chat, but yeah, it would be Ryan Tiller serving a penalty.
Here's your second pack. Lead pack on the right-hand side of your screen. Cade McClenny leading the second pack.
Oh, the timing for Tiller as well as this field's going to be coming out of 2 with him re-entering the track, unable to gain, obviously full speed and get overtaken by this field. I believe that'll put him 2 laps down.
That will put him 2 laps down. Right now, Devin Galvin, the first car lap down as he is clinched onto the back of this lead pack here. Jake Nipperis right behind him, so that's your battle for the lucky dog. But if they start pushing each other, that's going to negate any lucky dog awardship if it winds up coming out into the caution. Zach Zaldivar currently sitting at the back of whatever pack this is, the number 71, Sam Hines.
Whatever that is.
Take it away, Richard.
Take it away. Juwan now shoving the crap out of Dryling here, entering the tri-oval, exiting now, crossing the stripe. 41 laps completed. Okay, that's rad. So I'm peeking over at your stream too, but I can't tell who that is. Sam Hines leading that pack here. See Spencer Leaf there on the outside of this lead pack of cars. Dryling, Jawa, Miller. Yeah, let's look back here. Cade McClenny leading this pack of Randy Arms, Herring, Schwartz, Falovich, Christopher Pinder, the pride of Canada, Jonathan Evans, who obviously is the back to front or the front to back to front challenge recipient tonight. So we'll see how he fares with 33 laps remaining, 42 laps ticked away here. They're approaching the machines of Ryan Tiller, Quisenberry, staying low here, communicating with the lead pack. They will stay on the low side, and the leaders preferring the middle lane. That'll separate Jawa from Miller momentarily. They'll get clear. I believe that's Nipperis and Galvin right back there behind them, able to gather up. And now, what was a 6-car or 5-car pack is now turned into a 9-car pack or a 10-car pack, ticking 43 laps away of 75. The Cascadia 200, 75 laps here at Talladega. I'm Brandon. Mike is hiding.
I'm here.
Nah, he's not.
I was just listening to you talk, man.
Oh, thanks, man. That's weird. Pause.
Talk slower.
Hold on, almost done.
Oh my gosh.
McQuiggan
Right. Wrong stream.
Shut up. Let me segue. Let me do it. McQuiggan leading this pack of Hines, Skirbo, Frady. You see Hines there pushing that Napa Chevrolet, or that's a Napa Ford Mustang, sorry. Gerbo there, Bowman single filed out so far. Sean Anderson in that back marker number 13 machine. It's so separated. It's weird. Put her out. Put her out right now. Put her out. I'm pushing the button. Nothing's happening. Really, that sucks.
Everything looking good, man. We're going to go back to single screen here for just a little bit. We are on lap 44, ticked away. of 75. Everybody's just doing phenomenal right now. Got their teammates, got their lines, got their packs, making everything work. So we are going to, while this is taking place, send you guys to a good old quality noise pollution, where you guys can listen to the roar of the engines, and we go get a drink. Maybe a bathroom break.
Yeah.
We don't know what we're going to do. We're just going to hang out,
Yeah.
though.
Aiden, before we jump to that, Aiden, I'll update you. No one's died yet.
Yeah. I mean, 1 or 2 did, but we only got
they're
1 out of
not
the
dead.
race.
They're not dead.
We got 3 out of the race now. 3 out of the
Tis a
race.
flesh wound.
Tis a flesh wound. We'll be back in just a little bit. Enjoy the Crank It Up. $50 ticked away on the lap count. Andrew Tendleton crew back here still surviving, still holding on. Pendergrass on the outside. Dylan Dreiling still leading this thing up front with Drew Jawad, Nick Miller, Jimmy Fillers, Matthew Heel, Randy Arms, with Cade McClenny leading that pack too. Go ahead, man.
I almost got by Little Caesar's Cheesy Bread, bro. I almost got. It almost got me.
What happened?
I almost choked to death. What do you think? It got me. Almost took me on a date. No, I almost died. So here we are. I'm a survivor.
I will tell you, man. So if you're watching Cade McClenny on the ticker there and P6, we're showing we were almost at 10 seconds. They're down to about 9.5. It keeps going up and down, but I think overall we're starting to see a little bit of gain. Maybe it's starting to slow down just a little bit now. But yeah,
I need my backmarker hoodie, Mike. I will be right back. I need to go get it.
Who's McCuber?
I think it's going to be McQuiggan, but I'm going to start calling him that from now on.
Here's McQuiggan all the way back here. McQuiggan currently sitting in the P16 position. We're going to go at the blue cone. Here's your 1 lap on board with McQuiggan as we sit in the driver's seat. Currently pushing Sean Anderson. He's right behind Andrew Tennell. Matt Frady behind him. We'll take you all the way around the other side, all the way back to the blue cone as they enter turns 3 and 4. The lines look good. They just don't have the speed right now. You can see on the left-hand side there, McClenny now up to 10.1, so where they were gaining, they've now lost it. They are back over 10 seconds behind that lead pack. The lead pack just been dominant so far throughout this entire race. The only thing that's really going to save it at this point is a caution. Really, a caution is going to be the only thing that's going to stack this field back up, and we'll see some shakers and movers at that point. There you go, back to the blue cone. That is your 1 lap on board with Josh McQuiggan. Number 29 machine. Doing well. There's just really no answer right now for this lead pack. Lead pack of 6 cars. Absolutely connected throughout the entirety of the race and doing well at it. Let's go back to their onboard. 193, 192 in the turns. We'll catch them on the straightaway, see what they do, and then we'll go over to Cade McClenny and his pack and see what speeds we're starting to achieve there. Drujwa connected to that bumper. McClenny and team almost over 11 seconds now behind. They hit 198, almost 199. Cade McClenny now on the backstretch. So they're about equal. They hit 200 that time. It's just not enough. And you can see the ticker went down. They were almost hitting 11 seconds. They've gotten it back down to 10.7.
McClenny faster last time.
Yeah, and right now, Dylan Drawling, last lap was a 49.373. Cade McClenny about to cross the stripe right now. And, 4:10 slower. Holy smokes, man. There's just no answer for it right now. Now coming up on lap traffic, we can jump on board here with... jump on the front end of Drowling's car real quick. We do have some lap traffic that's pretty far behind. That's going to be Nathan Barrows, Kyle Ritchie, probably Travis DeLeon, unless they are more than significantly 1 lap down. But I believe that is them that they are starting to catch. That's actually going to help out this lead pack even more than you think, because they're going to get an absolute dominant run on the front stretch as they're starting to catch this draft. So, Richard, we talked about it for a little bit, man. We were just kind of touching on a few of the things that are going on behind the scenes. So, in about 2 weeks, we got the $1,000 for 1,000 followers race coming up. Wanted to give you guys some more information on that. So, Affinity Racing, I just want to break it down for you guys. Affinity Racing and Affinity Racing Series are actually 2 different branches of the same tree. So Affinity Racing is like the parent or the umbrella, and then you got Affinity Racing Series, Super Saturdays, Battlegrounds, which are they all fall under that. So over in the Affinity Racing Discord, which is a separate Discord from this one, we have the corporate talk,
corporate mumbo jumbo.
So we have the 1,000 follower, $1,000 for 1,000 follower race coming up. If you guys are in that Discord, you'll see it under the special events tab. The only way to get into that race is you're gonna have to qualify in during the week of October 12th. which is not next week, but the week after. We're going to have a bunch of qualifying races. You're going to see a bunch of lobbies popping up. We're going to take the top 8 drivers from each of those lobbies, and then we're going to basically get ourselves all the way up to 50 cars. Once we get to 50 cars, that'll lock the field in place, and then Saturday night, those guys will race it out, and we're going to play a bunch of games with them. We're going to mess with them. It's going to be a very normal race, but we're going to mess with the drivers as much as possible. Not as much as Super Saturdays, but we will have some fun with the drivers. They're going to have trivia questions to answer. They're going to have opportunities to quit for cash. There's going to be a whole bunch of stuff going on with that. So,
and if you can, stay tuned after this race is over. We only have a quick 1 hour and 35-minute PowerPoint presentation explaining all of that to you in detail.
yeah.
But if you could, stay tuned after the race again. And Mike will be handling a PowerPoint presentation. Cars are jumping to pit road. Here we go.
Everybody checking up. Nathan Barrows. Oh my gosh, into the grass.
Barrows, lawnmower Simmon.
That's going to be a penalty for Barrows, probably. It depends on what side he entered the yellow cone.
Everybody's coming in. Does Pinder come in? Hell nah.
Yeah, not this time.
Nah. Pinder's like, I got a lap on y'all. In his beautiful summer's eve car. Jesus Lord. Casey Brown. Andrew Tennell back here behind them. I don't know why I don't have that up anymore. Where'd that go? Okay, that's gone now. I guess. I'll just do that then.
Really, we're kind of at the shoot a hostage point of the race where somebody's just gonna have to take one for the team and just. You know who would hate that the most is that lead pack of Dylan Dreiling.
Yeah, probably. They
Dominated the whole
take
race only for a caution to reshuffle everybody for the last 15 laps.
Tennell and Co. gaining on that pack that are now pitting, but they're coming in as well. Bowman stays out. Skirbo stays out. I heard a rumor in the break room you're going to require all AR employees to start working a hybrid schedule. Can we confirm the validity of that scuttlebutt? You can forward that BS to HR. Thanks, management. Backmarker.shop is what part of the tree? It's my part of the tree. it's my part of the tree.
It's
a partner.
It's like another tree that's right next to the other tree.
It's a really cool tree. It's a cool funny tree. The tree has many redeeming qualities.
And then using the code AFFINITY10 is like a little vine that's connecting both trees.
There you go. Wow, dude. Holy cow. I thought I was the stoner. HR simply told me to get better, as they should.
William Bowman now bringing it down with Kevin Boley and Brandon French. They're all starting to come in, but Dylan Dreiling is only 6 seconds behind them. As they are now flying around the field.
Car around on the back.
Passing Falovich, passing Travis DeLeon, sending them both a lap down. Or sorry, that's Richie. Richie and DeLeon now sent a lap down. That's leading only 20 cars on the lead lap, all the way back to Andrew Tennell, who I don't know what happened during his pit stop, but he is by his lonesome out here.
Stop me if you've heard this. Daniel Pendergrass leaving pit road. Tennell's black flag should be cleared because Skirbo had to avoid that. And then Pendergrass came back down. That needs to be communicated. He literally was stopped at the exit for pit road in turn 2.
Pendergrass got a speeding penalty is what's coming in from the chat right now.
Yeah, he's speeding. He was facing the other direction, and he was also up against the outside wall at one point, parked. So, whatever we want to make of that. But Pendergrass is now in the pits. As we jump back to the front here, Dreiling. Jawa looking to overtake the 190 of Barrows.
Barrows going another lap down. That's going to mark him 2 laps down.
He didn't take the back to front challenge because he couldn't.
The curse of all times right there.
There you go. Just double make sure you ain't making that money.
Speaking of the back to front challenge, let's go check on him real quick. Jonathan Evans was our back to front challenge recipient. And I will tell you, I am scrolling through the leaderboard. There he is. Jonathan Evans currently sitting in the P24 position on the back of this pack. He is 1 lap down. So he is one of those guys where if he wants to win that challenge, he's going to need a caution because getting 1 lap down or getting 1 lap back at this point, damn near impossible.
T-Show with the tier 1 for 6 months in advance.
6 months in advance. T-Show dropping the bomb in the chat. Let's go. Getting that September discount for 6 months in a row.
Hell yeah. Unbelievable the amount of lap cars we have down. And just the race overall. Let's talk about it. 14 to go. Now 13. Oh, I'll tell you I didn't see this coming.
I did not see it. I would have expected a late stage caution. Like, granted, we don't have stages here, but I would have expected like a 50 to 60 caution, like somewhere around the point that we just passed.
I feel like right now, I don't know if Joie is peaking to see if anyone is interested in outside lane, or if he's just contented right now to push the 83 for as long as he needs to.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen here because Dreiling and Joie have been working together the whole time. The peak is going to happen right around Nick Miller and Jimmy Fillers. I think that's where you're going to start to see somebody start aiming for the outside. Behind them are 2 lap cars, so they're going to have lane choice pretty much when it comes to who they want to work with. So we're gonna see, man. This might get a little interesting here. Andrew Tennell now about to go a lap down as he is the last car on the lead lap in that top lane. Gonna get past on the low side. That leaves us down to 19 cars. Brandon French in that number 88 backmarker paint scheme. 39 seconds behind being the final car on the lead lap. This whole pack fighting for their life to stay on the lead lap.
Yeah, but I don't know, man.
Nobody's been able to match the speed yet.
The speed this group has had all day is just...
And the one thing they did that separated them early on was during that second restart. They just got in a single file line, and almost immediately, we called it, almost immediately as we saw it, they started gapping the field.
Yep. And so, it was 2 seconds to 4 seconds, and now 11 seconds back to 5th place.
Cade McClenny still trying his damnedest back here in the P5 position. 12 seconds behind and still a solid finish. P5 is nothing to frown about, but you kind of wish you would have that you'd have that fight for the lead there, or the fight for the win at least. Cade just kind of stuck.
1 lap on board with French. Now
Brandon French.
Last remaining lead lap car.
Here he is. Passing the blue cone. We'll jump on board with him. We'll take you one time around with Brandon French. Currently sitting behind Tony Skirbo, Kevin Boley in front of them, William Bowman in front of them. And I got news for you. The leaders are not too far behind him. I know it's 1 lap on board, but we'll jump to the back of his car real quick. See if we can even see the leaders. 41 seconds behind. They're not in view yet. I bet you'd be able to see them on the backstretch where there's no bend. But yeah, that's...
Oh, they're leaving the triangle now.
Yeah, French has already turned into turns 1 and 2.
Yeah, they're just crossing the stripe now. 8 to go. 9 to go, sorry. 9.
Back to the blue cone. We are done. Get better, machine. Doing well out there, man. Everybody's doing really well. It's just that there's really no answer right now for this lead pack. 12 and a half seconds.
Probably. Turn around. Aim at them. I like Twisted Metal. I don't know what else to do. Someone could PayPal Joie a ton of money right now to wreck. I don't know. There's options, is what I'm saying. Coming to 8 to go. Dreiling, Joie, Miller, Fillers. Now the only leading cars here. Those are 2 lap cars behind them. McClinney, Arms, Schwartz, and the rest of the field 11 seconds behind them right now. Unbelievable. We're trying to make it interesting. Here's your Athletic trivia question of the day. Who is the only driver in the Affinity Cup Series this season to win more than one race? First answer in the chat gets a backmarker prize pack.
We're starting to get a little squirrely here in this second pack. Christopher Pinder's pack as well.
Good one. Good. Jesus. Pinder. Yeah. Pinder won. Pinder's won multiple cup races this year.
Here we go. If there's a record that's about to happen, it's going to be in this pack right here. Go ahead.
No, a good win with the correct answer. Kyle Ritchie, the only repeat winner this season so far with wins at Dover and at Watkins Glen. That's two absolutely different types of tracks.
Also the only driver to sweep twice in both Next Up and...
Well, there goes my trivia for later. Okay, good.
Yep.
Awesome. I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. I wasn't going to do that.
Every question, the answer is just going to be Kyle Ritchie.
This is Kyle Ritchie. What's the last name of Kyle A's name? Yeah, exactly.
Kyle Ritchie's currently scored one lap down, but he is with the lead pack. He could get it back the hard way.
Your address, and we shall send you out a little prize package. It's gonna have new stuff that's not even released yet. This is gonna be cool.
Let's go through the field a little bit.
6 to go. Yeah, let's go through. We got 6 to go here.
I'm gonna go back to front, man.
Yeah, oh, buddy, we're looking like
There you go, number 23 machine. Ryan Tiller, after a penalty, has been scored 2 laps down. Currently sitting in the middle of this pack. Nathan Barrows also wrapped up in some things. Currently scored P29, 2 laps down. Not bad for Barrows. Devin Galvin. Oh, we are getting sideways right in front of Tiller. Matthew Hill recollects it, though. Tiller is going to wind up getting loose. Wrecks into the outside wall. One car, no cars behind him, so not really in a danger right now. So much for going through the field there.
Yeah.
Gets back up on track. I thought that was going to be our caution. I should have just threw it.
Jesus. I
should have just threw it like, whoops. Here we go, though. Yeah, 3 wide for P7 right now.
Oh, there it is.
Cade McClenny's pack that he's been leading is currently all over the place. We've got 2 Wonder Bread machines in this pack, which is never a good sign.
Apparently there was contact between Matthew Heel and Ryan Tiller. But yeah.
Cars are literally all over the place.
Yeah, Falovich is pissed because their side draft kind of, yeah. Nothing good. Everyone, the tempers, 4 to go, and the cars are moving here, and they're getting upset about how they're not being able to be hooked together, apparently. Not pleased. Big shots here by the 38 and the 10, respectively, to the 83 and the 20.
Yeah, this lead pack is still... He's still just doing lead pack things. I'm going back away from him.
Who the hell? Yeah, who is that behind the leaders?
That behind the leaders in the lead pack.
Yes,
that's Kyle Ritchie and Travis DeLeon.
Okay, I was like, I love what Kyle has been able to do. His numbers are tiny, by the way. What the hell is wrong with your numbers, Kyle?
Kyle could.
Who has the tiniest numbers in the Affinity Cup Series?
Kyle and Travis, if they work together, they could finish on the lead lap because they are only scored 1 lap down and they are right behind the leaders.
Absolutely, but then you look at the fact they've been so respectful of this group. There's been a lot of checking up here, obviously, because of the giant shots that they've been giving to each other, but they've remained kind of, very disciplined in the fact that, they don't need to rush things. They don't need to push the envelope here. We're coming to 2 to go at the stripe.
Christopher Pinder now sending it around the outside. Has no help, though. Here it comes. Can they get the push they need to get back up to the front? They don't get it. Zaldivar. Pinder's going to chop up Chira right there.
Jesus. Oh, good Lord. I just saw it on the replay. Holy cow. Hiya! I even did the sound effect.
There we go.
We
Dylan Dreiling is going to be catching the white flag this time if nothing else fails.
Yep. Right now, a lead pack kind of spacing out, kind of trying to time some semblance of a run here. No need to do it right now. Out of turn 4. Dylan Dreiling, Drew Jawa, Nick Miller, James Fillers.
I think Nick Miller
Nick
Miller was showing Fillers like he's ready to go when he is.
Yes, sir. And I think it might be time here out of
white
2,
flag
maybe
out.
into 3.
Miller and Fillers are the only people that can even contend for this win right now. Miller backing off just a little bit, trying to get that run. Here comes Fillers to the back bumper. Can they get to the outside? They do. Joie tries to go for a block. Almost wrecks the leaders, which would have been crazy for Cade McClenny.
Clear low.
Miller and Fillers. Fillers found the teammate that he wanted to work with. He is pushing him around the track. He goes outside.
And then he pushed him up the track. Side by side. Dreiling
looking for an answer. Drew, wow, we are beating and banging, coming to the line. Fillers, Dreiling's going to take it at the line.
We were 4 wide.
Heck of a finish. Dylan Dreiling, your race winner after a dominant race. Almost lost it at the very end. We still got people finishing, though. Sean Anderson coming through the tri-oval right now with an absolute pack of cars behind him. People battling for position. There we go. We're wrecking across the line for P10. Pinder's going to slide across sideways. More cars wrapped up into it. William Bowman. Here they come into the tri-oval. Side drafting trying to happen. Trying to get some off of Tiller there. Doesn't get it.
Pinder has cleared the track, obviously. I thought he was still parked there. I was like, oh, Lord.
And there we go.
Boy.
Andrew Tennell down there on the bottom. I'm not showing a checkered flag by him. He has not finished yet.
He's in the backstretch?
He is on the backstretch, I believe, trying to roll this car around to get a finish.
Yeah, Andrew Tennell crashed. I see this now. Let's
see what
the
happened
26, Quisenberry, Barrows, death, murder. Everyone died.
Oh, Evans into the outside wall, comes down into Tennell. Tennell's going to slam into the outside wall. That engine is done at that point.
Not sure what oh, man.
But Dylan Dreiling, your race winner after... Sorry. All right, had to mute my mic real quick before I coughed.
Mike died.
Yeah, almost died there for a second. Dylan Dreiling, your race winner, and in dominant fashion, Drew Joie pushing him all the way through. Drew bringing home P4. Hell of a race. James Fillers, Jimmy Fillers, finishing with a solid P2. Nick Miller. Let's go ahead rewind that back just a little bit. We'll show you guys how that finish looked from high up above. Catching the burnout right there while we wait on the top 3 to get into the broadcast waiting room. Here you go. We'll take you up to the top side view as we come back in tri-oval. Dreiling had the run. The fake out is what Drew used to get back up front, but just the door banging was not enough to get anybody to slow down. And I thought it might give Fillers the run to get back up front there, but it doesn't. Dreiling's going to win by 0.057 seconds. Again, congrats. Broadcast waiting room, as per the usual, empty.
Yeah, that's per usual. But I'm looking where Dreiling is. He's still in next step.
He might be all the way down there.
No. Yeah, I don't know where he is at actually.
We can. There he is. Hold on. Where's Nope. Dylan Dreiling first. Okay.
We'll do him. Oh yeah. Well, the winner. Yeah, I get it.
All right, Dylan Dreiling, welcome to the booth, buddy.
Hey.
Hey, man. So dominant fashion. Super speedway guru, Dylan Dreiling in the booth. Talk to us about this race that you and Drew Joie put together.
Well, we learned in Rod Car that if you just need a couple of cars and you can pull away. So we did that. And I had like a 6-car group, and then some issues happened in pits. We lost some guy. And then it was just basically us 4 for the win there. And Drew and I weren't sure what Nick and James were going to do.
Yeah,
because they make a move, but we didn't know what they do.
They tried to make the move. They made the move. They made the move successfully, but it might have been just a hair too early because you and Drew had the run coming off of turn 4 to get back up there. Talk us through you going around the high side, Drew split in the middle. What was the communication between you guys?
Well, I tried to go up top. We tried to go up top together on the backstretch, but I messed that up. I didn't go up in time and about wrecked me. So I kind of just left Drew up there, and then we kind of had to do our own thing. And so eventually I got up top, and they all just started banging doors down below me. I think Nick got into Drew or something.
Yeah, pretty much everybody started beating and banging. I'll drag him up here to get his side of the story as well. Drew, on the tri-oval, man, walk us through it. You and Dryling put together a damn near a perfect race with Fillers and Miller.
Yeah, I mean,
did it go as planned? Dryling pretty much told us that he knew if you guys got in a single file line, you guys could pull away. And that's pretty much what happened here. Is that the game plan all along on that second restart?
well, no. The plan was always, pit together, and if you have like 3 or 4, 4 or 5 cars, maybe even 6, you're just faster than a whole pack. So we got lucky with that on the restart, and it was nice that everybody kind of understood the memo on that restart, and we kind of sat in single file line. And I told Dylan when we were pitting the first time that he needs to get in front of me because I felt like I was a little bit better pushing, and just how I am in this car. So we just continued to extend the gap and came down to that final run. And I heard Dylan say it, but I didn't really know what to do. And I honestly was trying to save a decent amount of temp for that final lap. And I got kind of the glitch in turn 1 and 2 where I couldn't really push him without us slowing down. So they got a huge run. I went up to try and block. So did Dylan. We almost all wrecked. And I told him to drag the brake and to get back up there. And we had a chance, and Dylan went up. I kind of saw where Nick was, and I thought Nick was going to door him. So I went down middle to just fill in the open room because, there's 4 lanes. And I had more momentum than Dylan did. So I felt like if I don't get, doored by both Fillers and Nick Miller there, that it would have been between me and Dylan for the win, but, just not to be. But like you said, it's pretty perfect race that Dylan, Fillers, Nick Miller, and I put on. So it was a lot of fun. Obviously a little bit frustrated because I'd like to have a chance to win. It's been a while since I've won. I think season 1. I don't think I won in season 2. So
at least you had one.
hey, we both got wins now. Let's go.
Ooh.
All right, congrats, guys. Hell of a race put together. And from the restart, you guys started connecting and showing an absolute dominant run there. We will get you guys out of here. Appreciate you guys stopping by the broadcast booth. We got one more person to talk to, and congrats on the win for the good old number 83.
Thank you.
All right. One more person. Let me see if I can find him real quick, Richard. Do you see the one, the only? There he is. There he is. Let's see if he's too low. Hold on. There he is. Kyle Ritchie in the booth. Kyle Ritchie, season 4, regular season. I think it's safe to announce champion. Unless you have 45 incident points that we're not calculating for.
So funny thing, Casey Herring, good old teammate he is, said he was going to purposely give me 20 instants so I didn't win the regular season championship. But absolutely nothing happened for me tonight. So, yeah.
I will say, really nothing happened for us either. Green flag runs, man. We're just kind of trying to entertain ourselves up here in the booth.
I'm sure you had a fun few laps at the end there.
We did, man. Battles started happening all over the place. I wish we would have probably got a caution. I think it was lap 68 or something like that. when I think it was like Tiller and Heel got into each other, but just enough for like one of them to get knocked out of it.
Not much happening. There's a lot of beef.
There is a lot of beef.
Not a lot happening. There's a lot of beef right now.
I know. You know what? If everybody would have just wrecked each other, there'd be like no beef right now. Everybody would be like, yeah, you know.
I kept trying to convince Dylan or someone to bring out a yellow so we could be back in it, but they didn't want to. So
yeah, nobody wants to be the fall guy.
Yeah, they didn't want to fall for me, so that's okay.
All right, man. You're heading into the playoffs with 2 wins. That's some bonus points as well as the regular season champion, which is some more bonus points. So you're sitting pretty well going into the round of 14.
This is a new situation for me. I usually only win the last race of the year and some random race sometimes, and this would be that one random race. So this is a completely different mindset going in the playoffs, I think.
That truly dominated the entire season, dude. 45 points ahead of second place, which is going to be Nick Miller and Cade McClenny, pending any issues. But like I said, we didn't really have any wrecks here, so I mean, I don't think there's going to be many protests or many points or things to review for this race, other than the beef. We'll figure out what that's all about. All right, Kyle, congrats on the season championship, man. Not the championship, on the regular season.
Championship's next step, hopefully.
Yeah. Championship is the next step. 6 more races to go. We head to Iowa, not next week. Next week's a bye week, but the week after. How are you going to play that first round?
I have to look at the tracks in the first round. I don't even remember what we're racing, but I just want to stay consistent. I think a few top 5s in the first round, maybe a top 10. Don't get involved in anything stupid. Move on to the second round and hopefully carry the points, and we'll be okay.
I'll tell you what, man, it's rough.
Stay consistent is the main goal. That's my main goal going this year, and it's paid off so far.
That's it.
Stays that.
That's really all you got to do.
A lot of luck along the way, but hopefully we can keep the momentum going other than this race. 6
top 10s, 3 top 5s, 2 wins. Consistency is the key word of the night for Kyle Ritchie. Yeah, it's going to be Iowa, Darlington, and Kansas for your round 1.
Huge tracks I can run the wall. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, buddy, we'll get you out of here. Any shout-outs you want to get in before we get out?
Shout out to TTSL. I know Alex had a rough race. Alex and Wyatt had a rough night. Shout out to Dylan and Casey and Cade for always racing with us. And shout out to you guys for this awesome league and what you guys do with it.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it as always. And we'll catch you in 2 weeks at Iowa.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Later. That's it. Kyle Ritchie, your regular season champion, heading into the playoffs with some pretty sweet bonus points. Richard? All right. You gone? They gone already? Dylan Drawing, James Fillers, Nick Miller, Drew Joie, Cade McClenny, Randy Arms, Casey Herring, Jonathan Swartz, Sean Anderson, putting together a look at 9th and 10th place, 26 seconds behind. 26 seconds behind. As we go through the field a little bit more, you'll see where the lap downs start to happen. P20 right there. We got Brown, Frady, Heel, Falovich, Pinder, Skirbo, Bowman, French, Bowley, Ritchie. And then DeLeon, Niparis, Chira, Zaldivar, Evans, Quisenberry, Galvin, Tenold, Barrows, and Tiller. Rounding out the end of the field. Pendergrass, Sam Hines, Leaf, Garrett, Huggins wrapped up in some early incidents. Last season's champion. Not having the season he wants. Finishing P35 after a broken toe link. Sam Demian as well. Finishing P36. That's all we got for you guys. Playoffs start next time around. And we will get you guys in on a raid. If you guys want some free channel points, a little bit more free channel points, participate in the raid. We're about to go find somebody for you guys to go check out. Tell them Affinity Racing said what's up, and we will catch you guys next time. Yeah.